that? Oh, some leaked information just came out saying that we are communicating with 3i Atlas, the 12-mile-ish long mothership that's heading towards Earth. Tell me more!
Y'all telling me I don't see that? Oh no.
Am I tripping, or is that street light a TV screen?
What's that? Oh, some leaked information just came out saying that we are communicating with 3i Atlas, the 12-mile-ish long mothership that's heading towards Earth. Tell me more! Yes, you heard that right. It is confirmed. We are communicating with 3i Atlas, and it is on its way here, and they are not coming here in a friendly way. Oh, fun! That's about all the information that was leaked, but they are confirming that they have actually been on this planet before, and that they have been a part of resetting the planet. Okay. So I'm not sure how we're communicating with them or exactly when they're going to be here, but it sounds like around November. So I guess I wonder if that's why all these people have made these underground bunkers, because they were aware of this information. Okay. They also said that they could get off of our radar anytime to where we wouldn't be able to find them, and then they just show up when they're ready. Oh, fun.
So they could just pop in and out whenever they want, and they're also part of resetting the planet. Well, if that doesn't make you panic, I don't know what will. And at the same time, of course, all these multi-billionaires and millionaires have gotten access to this. That's why they built these underground bunkers. We're just average Joe people out here. The best thing we get is discounts at retail stores.
Have you guys seen this video where the passenger on this plane is flying over Turkey and taking a video of the view and captures on camera what they think are people stranded on this island right here? I'm here to tell you, those are not people, y'all. Look, this plane is some 20, 30,000 feet up in the air, okay? Even a zoomed in shot, those people have to be extremely tall, like lighthouse type height. Bam. Yeah, that's not people right there. That's something else. Are these giants? Are there giants living on an island off the coast of Turkey?
Now, I don't instantly want to come out and say those are giants. They could easily just be normal people fishing. But the one thing I will ask, though, is where's your boat? Because if you look, there's no flotational device on that island. And I know for dang sure you didn't swim there.
So we all just got woken up to some disturbing sound all through the whole area. I just called 911 and they said they've gotten like over 50 calls about it. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Are we breathing in something we shouldn't be breathing in right now?
So apparently this is just steam being released from an energy plant. I'll tell you what though, it sounds like a fire-breathing dragon. And honestly, I would have to move. I don't know if I could get used to that sound.
Is there a Bigfoot story that really sticks out to you?
We did a documentary out in Washington State called Sasquatch and the Missing Man, and we went to ground zero of Wes Germer. The way he got into the topic was him and his brother went out on the mountain after their dad passed away, just kind of blow steam one night. They were just driving around, and they found themselves on a logging road, and they pull off onto even more of a logging road. It's like overgrown and everything, and they're just sitting there, and then they start hearing what they thought was people walking in on them. It wasn't until whatever was behind the car growled that they realized this isn't people. And he said that the growl was so deep that they could feel it in the car. They could physically feel this growl vibrating in them. They back the vehicle out and they pull off down the road just a little bit, and Woody pulls over, their adrenaline's pumping, and there's these Bigfoot creatures that start coming out of the, not just one, many, all ranging in sizes. One was in the tree next to them. They could see the silhouette of it. And the biggest one would like march across this logging road in an aggressive way, like almost like trying to like strut its stuff, like, yeah, you want some of this? And another one dropped down on all four, and he said the way it crossed the road was on all four, and it didn't walk with its arms and legs like you would think. It literally used its fingers and its toes to walk across the road. They come out, they start talking about this story, and I was like, Wes, would you let me come out there and shoot a documentary on your story on Ground Zero? Take me there. And he's like, for you, I'll do it. And so we did, and we went out there and we documented this journey of going to Ground Zero where this legendary story happened. And the last night we were there, we had the most activity. Like something was coming in on the RV that we drove up there. So we go out and we hear that growl. I can tell you, it was so deep. I felt it in a split second. You're like, it's right there. Like that's how it felt. It was right there.
Well, telling by this encounter, I can definitely tell you peeved them off. I'm just saying from the first encounter this guy was talking about, if it didn't go that well, I wouldn't come back to try to make a documentary about it. I mean, like, I understand, but we don't need to go back to those woods. But I'm just saying, if you do, please record it this time. I'm just saying, you missed out on a golden opportunity.
She's been standing right there for the last like 15 fucking minutes. Just standing there. She asked to use the bathroom. I'm like, no, we're closed. She was in her car for like literally 40 minutes. I brought in all the umbrellas. I brought in all the friggin' tables. I turned the lights off. I turned the open signs off. She saw me do all of that, and she stayed in her car. Now she's just fucking standing there. Like she's frozen in the Matrix or something. This is freaking me out. She literally has not fucking moved. This is like some horror movie shit. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, have you seen her move? Then I got this fucking thing right here. That's great. Nothing creepy about this at the end of the night. What the fuck? Lady, go home. I'm behind the bar right now. I just finished doing all my paperwork. Paperwork's done. It's been 10 minutes since the last time I went over there. Let's see if she's still out there, and let's see if she's still in the same position. Ten extra minutes. Spooky.
Now, with all due respect, she could have fell asleep. She easily could have got exhausted walking back and forth from the building to her car to find a bathroom. I'll be honest though, I can't go to sleep like that if I have to use the bathroom.
In China, they're putting up blue tarps all over the roofs of their houses.
Wait,
guess why? So
Blue tarps.
blue tarps, bro, all over all their houses. They're building it right now. They know something is gonna happen.
Is it gonna be like a big just storm?
Yo, remember Maui? Oh, you remember the theory?
Yeah.
How it was a laser that caused the fire, but only the stuff that were blue color, the blue colored cars, the blue colored houses were not burnt. Check this video out. In China right now, so many people. Let me show you the video.
They're strategic for that. Yo, China's always
They're smart.
onto it.
Yo, check this out. Look.
China knows.
China knows something the rest of the world does not know, and just putting it all over the houses. Everywhere, on the roofs, everywhere. Almost, yo, I want to say 80% of the houses are starting to do it.
Holy smokes.
But think about that. Think about that though.
Yeah.
Imagine it really does happen.
The video just cut right there, but it is interesting how everything in blue did not get touched. So I'm just saying, should we start covering our roofs with blue tarps? Because I'll go to Home Depot right now. But at the same time, people in the comments are saying they also do this because of leaks when it like overrains.
Am I tripping, or is that street light a fucking TV screen? What the fuck's going on? Is it ESPN on a street light? What is that?
Where do you begin to explain this? I was gonna say it's for the birds, but the birds would be standing on top of that thing. Is it for people that are like walking by after they park the car to look up real quick to check the game? I would love to know down below why you think there's a TV up there.
On this wall, this is limestone. This is calcite crystal. So this entire section of the wall, this part here, and this part here, is all huge single slab of limestone. I mean, calcite crystal.
Calcite.
Yeah, alabaster.
Yeah. Wow.
You can see the
and then the difference
between
there.
the limestone and the calcite crystal.
Wow.
Mafish Noah is going to show us. What about your flashlight? This one's better. Yes, I know. All right. So he's going to show you.
Okay?
Yeah.
No statue, okay?
Yeah.
I know, okay? I see.
Okay, you see the figure?
Whoa.
You see the belly button and then the arms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love my countertops at home to be made of that, but I couldn't even imagine the price for this. I thought this would be a cool little find to show you guys. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. I don't even think she walked away all the way. I think she's crouched behind your car. I'd say let it go for now, but if she keeps coming back, definitely call the cops. Why at 4 a.m.?
Oh, well, look what we found in the pickles. Now, what is that? Please tell me, what is it? Oh my God. You gotta pay attention to what we eating, people. This is crazy.
How did no one at the pickle factory see this? Or better yet, how did the employee allow that on the shelf? Well, thank you for traumatizing me. Now every single time I go to buy pickles, I'm checking for that.
Have you heard about what's going on in Idaho in the northwestern United States? Because a lot more people should be talking about this right now. Over the course of the last month now, I've noticed locals from all over the northwestern United States showing huge cracks appearing in the ground. Now these cracks, and you can find many videos of them, especially with farmers that have been tracking a lot of them and how long they stretch, almost every single time stretch for miles. And I mean literally miles. But the weirdest part is that people for weeks, if not months now, have been hearing loud booms underground, a lot of times specifically next to where these cracks are appearing. And a farmer actually used a device that estimated how deep some of these cracks go. In one area that stretched up to at least 4 football fields long, the cracks went down over 100 feet deep. Not just that, but I noticed that they used a camera to go down into the cracks as well. And when they did, they noticed a lot of different tunnel ways going back and forth inside of the cracks. Some of which they're saying allegedly stretch to different large areas that have cracks in the ground as well. Not just that, but there's a creator that's on TikTok that's been tracking these for a while. And he actually used a camera of his own to go down into these cracks just much deeper. And when he got near the bottom, he discovered that there is a shit ton of mud and water underneath. Now, while the mud might be expected, that is an excessive amount of water. I'm sure everybody's aware by now of what happened with Africa. But regardless, if you live in the northwestern United States and you have any of these cracks that are appearing, please get in touch with me. Because I want to put as much information as I possibly can out there because let's be honest, this is kind of serious.
I think this is possibly caused by the tectonics plate shifting, but I have no idea.
So if you guys buy the Great Value bottled water, or any bottled water from anywhere, please check the caps. This is the second bottle out of this big pack that I have refused to drink because there is a teeny tiny hole. See it? Punctured right in the top. And this is the second bottle that I found, and you can, I haven't opened this one yet, so the seal isn't broken, but I don't know what's going on. I don't trust most big corporations or people that work in them. But just check your water, and if it has a hole like that, please don't drink it. It's better to be safe than be sorry.
I have actually had this happen before, and forever now I squeeze my water bottles before I open them. Call me weird,
Tá vendo? Olha lá, o homem veio. Olha lá, com a serra lá, ó. Tá vendo aqui, ó? Vou tentar chegar mais perto. Olha isso. Meu Deus. Olha lá, gente. Olha isso. Ai, que susto! À noite tava muito barulho aqui fora. Olha isso. Meu Deus. Olha o tamanho. Meu Deus. Olha lá. Ele vai fazer a remoção, ó. Olha lá. Minha Nossa Senhora. Eu não sei o que é o procedimento. Olha lá.
Now, I do like the fact that this dude is going above and beyond to wear protective clothing. The only thing is, he's wearing flip-flops. And at the same time, why are you sticking your face so close to something that you don't know what it is? Or the fact that you have to wear a hazmat suit to get that close to it. And I think this is called a Veja plant, a Veja, you know what I mean.
I'm over here at the storage. And I don't know if it's me, but y'all tell me I don't see that. Oh, no. I don't know if it's just a fan, like, going in and out, but the fuck is that? I don't... Maybe I'm bugging. No, I know y'all just see that, right? Oh!
There is definitely someone around that corner, and they're just waiting for you to be off guard so they come up from behind you, so do not stop recording. Now, this could easily be the fan, but I don't think so.
Have you been following what's been going on at the Burning Man Festival? Well, it has not been good, and it hasn't been great. Take a look at this. They found a man deceased lying in a pool of his own blood. And that's not the only thing that happened. That's one of the worst things that happened. Take a look at this. A woman gave birth despite having no signs of being pregnant while attending the Burning Man Festival. She wasn't even showing. Thousands upon thousands of people flocked to the Burning Man Festival. And to top more crazier things off, they even had a crazy sandstorm at the Burning Man Festival. The Nevada sheriff has issued a desperate plea asking burners to help identify the mystery man that they found unalived during the Burning Man Festival. So do you know how scary this is? A killer is still at large. This is another reason why a lot of people believe the rumors that what happens at Burning Man stays at Burning Man and people don't discuss things that occur there. So many things have occurred at Burning Man this year. This is now being investigated as a homicide. There are also claims that women have been SA'd at the concert as well. Also, a woman gave birth without even showing signs that she was pregnant. Then the sandstorm hit. And as I said earlier, there are thousands upon thousands of people that attend this. Just take a look at the line of cars. So if you're currently at Burning Man and you see this video or you've been to Burning Man, please let us know in the comments if any of these things that we're discussing have occurred or if you've seen anything. And also let me know your thoughts on the Burning Man. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, I don't ever need to go there. And I'm also very sorry that happened to that person. And I'm just saying, I know this is not my type of thing, but why would you want to go here? It's hot, it's musky, there's sandstorms that can happen, and apparently some other things that can happen.
July 8, 1979, all the fathers of Nobel Prize winners were rounded up by United Nations military units, all right? And actually forced at gunpoint to give semen samples in little plastic jars, which are now stored below Rockefeller Center underneath the ice skating rink. Wouldn't want to be there for the thaw. I mean, it's disgusting. You know what they put in the water, don't you? Fluoride. Yeah, fluoride. On the pretext that it strengthens your teeth. That's ridiculous. You know what this stuff does to you? It actually weakens your will. Takes away the capacity for free and creative thought, and make you a slave to the state. So you ever wonder about all these militia groups, survivalist type kooks from the right-wing side? They say that they're defending the country from the UN troops. These guys are yelling so loud. My theory is, and this is a conspiracy, pal, that they are the UN troops and that they're in place. The infrastructure's ready. It's just a fait accompli. When the time comes, they'll just take over. We'll all be toast. Oswald, yeah, Oswald. That's what I said, Oswald. Yeah, he said, I'm just a patsy, and that means that he didn't do it, right? I mean, George Bush knew what he was saying when he said New World Order. Remember those three little words, New World Order? Well, he was a 33rd degree Mason, you know, and as ex-director of the CIA. He knew that saying that was the chip for identification so they can track down an animal anywhere he's at. You'll insert it under the dog's skin, and it's kind of like an identification thing. I mean, it's only a small logical step until they start putting it in us and our children. And then before we know it, my God, they'll probably come with the pretext. Oh, sure, yeah. Hey, is that one of those new hundreds? You know, where they changed the picture of Ben Franklin? Look at him. Yeah. He looks like the love child of Fred Burtz and Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, get rid of him as soon as you can, lady. Look at it up to the light. You see the metal strip in it? That's a tracking device. You got any more of those at home? Get rid of them. Extinct them for good. Because they'll follow you. They know where every one of those hundreds is going.
Now, obviously, I can't fact check all that, but that Rockefeller semen sample statement was diabolical. If that is true, that is wild. And I don't doubt they don't put stuff in our water. I mean, think about it. It's the only free water that we got that's on standby on tap.
Yo, we got a legitimate alien picture, and it gets so much crazier. Just wait till you see all the stuff I found that goes together with this. Because it looks exactly the same as the aliens that were invading Peru, but then got covered up. People really need to learn what air quotes means. And if you're saying, why does it look like it's filmed by a potato? It basically is. It's Brazil. Yo, I'm telling you, it's about to get so crazy. So these villagers are showing these visitors images and videos they got of this thing. And it gets wild because Brazil, Peru have been literally plagued by things like this for about a year now. They're saying it's some kind of blue warrior or some kind of delusion. Because clearly, we know the first time the fallen angels came down, the people thought they were gods and they worshipped them. And this like just came out yesterday, I think. And they changed their color and their shape because, you know, interdimensional beings. I'm telling you guys, it's insane. So basically, what they're describing in their pictures, they look just like the aliens that were invading Peru about a year ago. And what exactly happened with that? Oh, that's right, the mini mummy alien. And then all of a sudden, they started saying it was enemy invaders with jetpacks. And they started giving these fake images out. Like, look, this is what we really saw. And then this stuff started happening. When this right here is what they really did see in Peru. And there's more images of it. It looks just like what we saw earlier. And guess what? That's exactly what the Bayside alien looked like. Except in that time of the shadow, like the second image I showed you. I'm telling y'all, they're being plagued. This is a selfie a guy took. There has quite literally been thousands of sightings. Orbs, UFOs, shadow people, light people. And remember, nearly an identical event happened in the Bayside Mall 2 years in a row on the same day. It's the same thing I showed you with the Carrington event in 1859. Interplanetary shock, September 1st. Okay, now craziest part, I made y'all wait long enough. We had this 6-day MIA until today at 2 o'clock. People were speculating that the dude was meeting with stuff like this, and now we have the Atlas thing coming towards us. And all the alien premeditation I've been showing you for the last few weeks, TVs, movies, etc. This is real. What I showed you earlier is real. All this stuff has been real, and it's about to get wild.
I'm just saying, whenever these aliens get here, all I'm going to say is, I never talk crap about you. So please don't abduct me. So this is the first actual photo we got. I'm just saying, please record it next time. I'm not trying to discredit you or anything, but I'm just saying I want an interview. Does this or does this not look like the popcorn ceiling in the older homes? Because I had this in my childhood house and this is what it reminds me of. I know this is nothing scary. I mean, it looks kind of scary, but I thought I'd show you it.
Pulling this out probably
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can...
I can't lie, in some ways I'm kind of jealous because this probably felt so good to remove. This TikTok video that was sent to me kind of appears pretty unassuming at first. We see what look to be hairs coming out of this person's eye until they grab them, and we realize this is not actually hair, and no, this isn't even actually in this person's eye. Getting right into it, I'm 99.99% sure that what we're looking at is known as a stent. Specifically, this is referred to as a tear duct stent, and this goes into the nasolacrimal tear ducts in order to hold them open after a procedure. This is because, due to the recovery process and other factors like old age, for example, your tear ducts could potentially become blocked. The stent will hold that open, prevent them from being blocked, and it will encourage proper drainage from your eyes into your nose. Putting the stents in is not very invasive at all, and removing them, at least in this case, is kind of easy. Despite this, looking at this kind of makes some people cringe, myself included, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.
Hell no. I feel like I can feel that in my eye. I didn't mean to gross anyone out with that, but yeah, there you go. All right, guys, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And if you enjoyed today's video, please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.